nearly 100 years, one Muskegon County organization has provided warm clothes and toys to children whose parents may not be able to afford them. They call themselves the Old Newsies and Goodfellows. The group has depended on donations and volunteers to operate for decades. News 8's Justin Kollar explains how the group helped his own family and how, if not by the help of others, the Old Newsies will most likely become something of the past.
The year was 1940. My grandpa was 11 years old. Money was tight, Christmas gifts few. But that year, one Muskegon group made sure his Christmas wish came true.
I remember when I got a bag when I was a child, and if it wouldn't have been for the Goodfellows, there wouldn't have been Christmas in our home.
Every year for the last 83, thousands of these bags are filled with toys, gloves, and books.
We only spend $10 per child to fill these bags.
A seemingly small price to pay to make sure children in low-income families receive gifts on Christmas Day.
It's been a blessing, and that's why I have been doing this for 20 years. It's heartwarming.
Heartbreaking is the reality the group is faced with today.
Unless someone comes up with a great idea, it's the end. Our board has voted to shut her down.
Since the Great Depression in the 30s and 40s to the fuel shortages of the 50s and 60s, the Newsies and Goodfellows have relied on paper sales and volunteers to ensure no child be forgotten.
But it seems to be just the time of change. Everybody's just worried about themselves anymore, doing what they need to do and not reaching out to help others.
Steve Bailey is an exception, doing what he can, all while remembering what his parents told him all those years ago.
Our Christmas isn't going to be as good. And then sometimes the Goodfellows come through and makes it better.
Jace Linciaco also volunteers. She's determined today to make a difference, with or without the money needed to do so.
For me, it's deeper than that because I've been there, and I want to prevent any child from having to go through a Christmas where they don't have much or they have to feel bad because their parents don't have enough money for them.
83 years of service, keeping the spirit of the holiday season from being forgotten.
It's like Christmas, it's the time for giving, it's the time for cheer, it's the time for coming together and making sure that everybody feels like they are meant something.
Because sometimes the gifts we remember most are the ones we've kept with us after all these years.
Thank you, Muskegon County, for 83 years of making sure we let no child be forgotten at Christmas time.
In Muskegon, Justin Kollar, News 8.